In the shadows of a banyan tree, a vision was born to awaken the nation in a brand new dawn. Through storms of strife and fires of doubt, a flame was lit, unwavering, devout. This is the tale of roots so strong, of silent warriors who marched along. History is a mosaic of truths untold, stories unwritten, and voices unheard. Today, we unravel the enigma of one of India's most fascinating and influential organizations, the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh, or RSS, a name that evokes both admiration and controversy, reverence and debate. But beyond the headlines, beyond the politics, lies a tale of passion, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to the vision of Bharat. What led to the birth of the RSS? What was its role in shaping modern India? And most importantly, what is the untold truth behind its journey? Stay with me, for this is not just history, it's the story of transformation, of ideals, and a nation finding its soul. In the year 1925, India was a nation in turmoil. The freedom struggle was gaining momentum, but beneath the surface, there was a deeper crisis, a crisis of identity. A once glorious civilization, fragmented by centuries of colonial rule, was struggling to rediscover its cultural roots and unity. It was in this backdrop that a visionary named Dr. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar planted the seed of an idea. Born in Nagpur, Hedgewar was deeply influenced by the plight of his people and the need to revive India's cultural and spiritual ethos. On Vijayadashmi 1925, the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh was born, not as a political movement, but as a socio-cultural awakening. The goal was simple, yet profound, to create disciplined, selfless individuals dedicated to the service of the nation. For concise yet precise information about RSS, I have compressed all the major events, achievements, and changes that occurred for RSS in a detailed timeline. For your comfort, my dear viewer, let us quickly go over the timeline. Now, with the timeline dealt with, let us analyze the core philosophy of RSS, the strong foundation of this grand building, which sets it apart from the other monuments in town. At its heart, the RSS was not about power but about empowerment. It believed in philosophy of the Hindu Rashtra, a term which is often misunderstood. Here, Hindu should not be taken in a religious context, but rather as a unifying term. This Sanskrit shloka clears all doubts regarding the definition of Hindu. आसिंधु सिंधु पर्यंत यस्य भारत भूमिका पितृभू पुण्य भूश्चैव स वै हिंदुरिति स्मृता. Meaning, a Hindu is one who considers the land of Bharat, which extends from the Indus River to the seas, as both his fatherland Pitrabhumi and holy land Punya Bhumi. Hence, by a Hindu Rashtra, a country for Hindus, as in religion, is not what is intended, but rather a country of devoted, united, and patriotic noble civilians is what is intended. For the RSS, this wasn't about religion, but about cultural nationalism, unity, and pride in India's ancient heritage. Through daily shakas, volunteers called Swayam Sevaks were trained in physical fitness, discipline, and the values of selfless service. The journey of RSS was never easy. From being accused of being divisive to facing bans, the organization weathered storms of opposition. The assassination of Mahatma Gandhi in 1948 led to one of its darkest periods, as it was wrongfully implicated and banned for nearly 2 years. Yet, the RSS emerged stronger, with its leaders emphasizing non-violence, constitutional loyalty, and service to the society. Over time, the RSS extended its influence through numerous affiliated organizations like the Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh, Trade Union, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, International Religious Body, and even its ideological influence on political entities like the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. The RSS has always been a polarizing entity. Critics often question its ideological stance, while its supporters highlight its immense contributions to society. From disaster relief efforts to running thousands of schools under the Vidya Bharati network, the RSS has quietly worked at the grassroots level to uplift communities. However, its role in shaping political narratives has also drawn significant scrutiny. The Sangh's emphasis on cultural nationalism and its vision for India has sparked intense debates about secularism, diversity, and the very idea of India. So, what is the untold truth about the RSS? It lies in its dual identity. On one hand, it's an organization deeply rooted in tradition, yet it has adapted to the needs of a modern, globalized India. It is neither purely a cultural entity nor a political force. It is a blend, a living paradox, reflecting the complexities of India itself. To understand the RSS is to understand that it is not just an organization but a movement that seeks to balance the ancient with the modern, the individual with the collective, and the spiritual with the practical. The Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh is a chapter in India's ongoing story, one that continues to unfold. Agree with it or challenge it, the RSS cannot be ignored. It is a mirror to India's evolving identity, reminding us that the journey of a nation is never straightforward. Let us, the citizens of this great land, engage in meaningful dialogue, embrace diverse perspectives, and strive for the unity that Dr. Hedgever envisioned nearly a century ago. For in understanding the RSS, we may just discover a deeper understanding of ourselves.